Hey peeps, Gamer Drag here. We got our beavers building our dam. As you can see, I have, since the last episode, progressed it some way, which is the plan. I just want to get this slot done, and so I'm going to time-lapse this for 30 seconds as we build up the final part of the first stage of this dam. Well there peeps, we've got this done. Finally, this structure is built and ready for us to move on to the next part. So I'm just going to clear up this ground and hope I delete the right bits here. Yep, okay. I do not want to actually delete the structure. So that gives us a great wide canal, aqueduct, that's what it is. Perfect. And that will be filled with water. But that now means that this district its job is done. It can't do anything else for us, so we're going to move this lot, all 9 of them, back down to here. Oh, we got a dead beaver. Dead. Thirst. Where's he living? Can't be living here. He is living here. How's anybody living here? We close this down. Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem. Let's migrate you lot to the staging area. I don't know how anybody ended up living there, because we weren't lost it. We weren't providing any resources for there, so that was that's not good. All right, this lot, however, these resources, the bread, potatoes, water, log planks, and planks. I've got planks coming from 2 lots in the staging area. Yep, that's right. All of that can stop coming here now, and we will move them back to here. So let's get that set up. The food was coming from here, so we're going to have potatoes and carrots. That'll do. There's the carrots, there's the potatoes. We are also going to desperately need water, of course. So we'll get that coming in, and then this lot here are going to be providing logs to here, and I think I had one of these lot also providing logs to here. And we're also going to need a few planks, not too many. What's going on here? Why did I fail to do that? Logs, thank you, and planks. So that should be bringing us in food, water, logs and planks. I think that's all we're going to need. We will need to build a few more of these, and I'll just wait until we've got some water in the district before I start sending... Oh, we have got water in the district. So, okay, let's migrate our beavers across to there. So, migrate the entire population. There are no children. Go. That leaves nobody in this district, and let's please try and keep it that way. We can destroy all that later, but I'll do that once I know we're finished for sure. We'll create a few more log piles. We're going to need them. They've got somewhere to sleep. Did we provide them entertainment? We did provide them entertainment over here, so why not provide them entertainment here as well? Give them a little log fire right outside their homes. And I'll give it a little while for the logs to build up here. We've got 4 employed, and once we've got a stack of logs there, we will start continuing the viaduct. They can clear this out, though that would be appropriate. They probably, yeah, need a path. Okay, well, we're going to be drawing in plenty of paths temporarily, so we'll put one in for now and let them get on with that. Meanwhile, over here, how are we doing with our resources? We are very close to getting our paper. We are nowhere close to getting our books, but we haven't started making those yet. Our metals were being reduced, but our metal blocks are being increased. Explosives we're no longer sending over here because we were sending them over to the dam, the viaduct group. So we can start sending. No, we can't because we haven't got any spare capacity. Okay, I was going to say we can start sending the dynamite back, but that'll have to wait. Berries, food, carrots, nothing else is really coming in here yet. Presumably that's because it's still going into here. We don't have much. What's going on with food here? None. Oh, that's because this is full of water. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh, not only is it full of water, it's full of water and they've all died out as a result. That's not good. So, we're going to need to get rid of the water from here. Why? Oh, because we've got this set at 4,000 water. Okay. Okay, we need to change that down to 300. We don't want any more water coming in here. We're going to have to build another large water tank for them to empty that water out. Yeah, we've got water coming in from all over the place. But there is no one else to do, so we're going to have to send some more beavers over here. And where have we got spare beavers? We've got 4 here. And 4 here. Alright, well, let's migrate 4 to the vault from there. And 4 from here to the vault. We pause the hauling hut for now and let's get this built, and that will empty out the water from here. Once that is built, which it is built already, it just needs another day. It'll just pop to life when the new day starts. And then we can get them to move the water. Gosh, the nights go so slowly. Okay, that will be finished. Right, and as soon as they move the water out of here, that will lead capacity for food to come in. And hopefully that will solve that problem. I'll just watch until I see some sort of food. Carrots, there we go. Okay. Berries. Excellent. Hopefully that won't fill up again. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Another mistake, but we're learning. This is all important stuff so that we don't mess up our big build when it comes to what's the big thing? The iron tooth, that's the word. The iron teeth. Okay. We can probably start building here. This is going to take some time. So we're going to take our levee. It's going to go across there. So across here. We can start with that one. And they should be able to access that without too much difficulty. They can. We might need to extend that path a little bit for them. But they can get that built. I know what we're missing. Did we have a builder's hut over here? We did. We'll need to put one of those over here as well. I'll pop that just there. And in fact, we'll make that the priority. Okay. We'll let them build away. And when we come back, I will have given it some time, and we should have these full of logs. And I'll start building this back wall up a bit at a time. As far as... well, we can come all the way across, I think, now. I might do it in 2 stages. Yeah, I'm going to do it in 2 halves. I'm going to do this half first, and then this half second. Alright, let's let it run. Oops, the first part of this has been created. It's looking good. We will now move on to building the second part of this rear wall. Well, I say rear wall, it depends which way you look at it. And then we will complete the front. We should be able to get this done this episode, I hope. We will see. Beavers are doing okay. The loggers, or the hauliers, are managing to keep up with the logs that are required, and so all is good. Let's take it's taken a few days, as you can see. We're now cycle 45, day 10. It's not a slow build. I'm going to build the next side in the same way, which basically will create a V here, and then we'll fill this in at the end. It seems to be the most efficient way to get them to the top. Over here, how are we doing? What we've got, is this full? It is. We have completed our paper. Excellent. So we can now delete that and look at book production, which is the next thing that's needed. So hang on, we need to stop paper coming into this district, because otherwise this will fill up with paper. Got 23 in there already. That's okay. Books are the next thing. So over to our manufacturing area. What do we need for books? Well, it takes paper. So we need to keep our paper mills, and we can create some book mills. How many of these can we create? Oh, they're nice and thin. So let's see how many we can fit along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5. Okay, 4, but we could also put some this way. Put 3 like that. And we should be able to somehow get power. We can build power around here. No, that's not going to work. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do is not put that there, and instead bring power over by utilising something we haven't used yet, but a high power shaft. So if we... let's have a look. How does this work? If we have a high power shaft there... okay, hang on. No, we're right. Let's reverse. We need to bring a shaft out here and here, Okay, then we can do a right turn. Yeah, we can do a right turn, then go into a high power shaft, and then bring it back low, and do a turn into here, and then we should be able to connect these two together like so. That should work, I think. Now, we can't just put a high powered shaft there. It looks like we're going to have to put down a structure to put it on, but that's okay. We can use that as a bridge, I believe, and take our power across. Yeah, that might work. Do these need anything in particular? No, just planks and gears. Alright, let them build up, and we can probably reduce. How many people in this district are unemployed? 3. That's not enough. We want another 3. So if we close down some of these, that should be alright. Okay, we'll let them build that up, and we will come back and see what that looks like after. Meanwhile, what else have we got over here? So that's the books taken care of. Metal's going down. We're almost halfway now to the scrap metal. Still nothing on the dynamite. Over halfway on the berries. Fantastic. Quarter of the way on the carrots. No movement on the potatoes. Grilled potatoes, yeah, not great at the moment. We'll have to up that production. Nothing on the wheat, which presumably means nothing on the flour, and a little bit of bread. Okay. Are these all full? Not quite. Alright. In this district we do have 4,000 logs, but some are over here. And these are all still employed. We have 14 unemployed adults though. That's a lot of unemployed adults. We can put them back in the hauling post. I don't know why we took them out of there. That leaves 4 unemployed. And it's okay to have a few spare. We're okay for water. We're looking good. Right, back over here to our dam construction. We do need this area cleared. We can give that a miss for now and start our beavers building the second side. So it's going to go from there. Okay. We can give them the stairs. That's what they need. And a path. And we'll just continue working as we've been doing. So once they've completed this one, we will then delete the path, add another stair in, add another row, which will take us to here. And things will be good. I'll be back once we've finished this wall. Well peeps, the Great Aqueduct project is almost done. We're just waiting on our furry friends to finish the last 2 bits of the levee. 3 bits. And once they are done, let's see if we can actually zoom in on them finishing this. Once they are done, that is our great big canal, aqueduct. Not sure what it is really. I love the way they walk. It's not quite an aqueduct, is it? Because an aqueduct carries, it's more of a container. It's a deep canal. Once they've done, we can try and flood it and see what happens. while they're finishing that off, let's bring the interface back and find the map again. Over here in the Vault project, we have just under 500 books left to go, so we're almost done with the books. Our metal is empty, but our blocks are 900-ish away, not far to go at all. We can, once we finish with the books, we can start on the dynamite, because the dynamite takes paper, and if we're not using it to create books, we can use it to create dynamite, and that'll get that done. The berries are halfway. The carrots are doing almost halfway. Potatoes, we know we haven't got much of. We've got to deal with potatoes later. And no, we haven't got any wheat or flour. So, we're doing all right. We need more metal. So to get that, I have created a new district over here, which sent 4 people over, and there are now 9. They've bred up to 9. And we can set them up over here, scavenging this metal. How many have I got in this district unemployed? None. That's because they're all in here. Huh. I'm going to need more beavers. I'm going to have to create another lodge here, because we're going to need a load collecting the resources, and then a load of beavers actually removing the resources to the vault area. So we've got a bit of wood over here. We've got 1 employed on the pump. I am sending bread over here, and basically that's all they're living off. I did think about clearing this area. In fact, I started to clear this area, as you can see, and I thought about putting a farmland here, but I think they can survive on bread, and we'll just get the scavengers scavenging. Okay, so we'll give that some time. We'll let them build that up. They've got plenty of logs to do that, and planks, which I'd sent across. So, yeah, we'll let them breed. Okay, is our aqueduct complete? The answer is yes. Okay, so there is a final quick job we need to do, and that is just block this end up here. I think this lot will be able to cope with that, but let's put that in place. That will do. They should be able to reach that. Maybe not this one. We'll see. We might have to put a set of stairs there for them to do that. But, oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how we can do that. We can build a path around the top, and this lot should be able to get to them. I've got a bit of clear up to do inside. I've done a bit, but we do need to delete the stray paths, like so. Make it all neat, and that's good. Okay, as soon as this end is built, we'll start the flooding and see what happens. Presumably, hopefully we're not in a drought at the time. Now, the books have been coming along, and our printing presses have finally been built, but it took a while because it doesn't show. To build them, we need metal blocks, and this district had no metal blocks. Of course, the vault did. So what I did was a little cheaty move again. I created a small builder's warehouse, and created a path to it from this district, the vault district, and got them to fill that with metal blocks. I then disconnected it and connected it to this district, so the metal blocks were now in this district, and so the builders were able to grab that and complete the printing presses. Right, okay, it's all complete, which is very good, but as you can see, we've got a drought starting in 1.3 days. So I'm actually going to wait until the end of the drought before we try and fill this, and then we can time lapse it a little bit. So I will see you the other end of the drought. Hopefully it's only going to be a short one. Back in a minute. Okay folks, we're 0.3 of a day away from this drought ending, and as soon as the water returns and floods everywhere, which will be any moment now, we will get going. I will wait till the map is saturated first. I don't want to cause any problems, and it's going to take a little bit of time to fill this up. 0.1 of a day. We're almost there. Come on, clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Here we go. Day started, drought ended. Water should start now flooding in over our barriers. Come on, water, you can do it. It's taken a little longer. There's more water evaporated from there than I thought would be. Okay, here we go. So we can follow our water around, bringing life back to the land. And interesting to see this part here doesn't dry up anymore. That was a relatively long drought, so I think moving the water pumps over here has done enough to stop us sucking all the water out of here. Okay, so this is filling, and the next thing will be the water to come over here. One of the things we haven't used much of yet, but we could have done, is a depth marker. We could have built some of those in some places. That would actually give us a clue as how deep the water is. But we've managed without so far, so interestingly it's taken a day. Actually I've never timed this. It's almost taken a day and we still haven't got water flowing this far. How long does it take for water to return to the end of the map? And by the end of the map I mean all the way over here. So we need to fill this bit. This is the next one to go. Okay, so there's one day gone since the flood ended, since the drought ended. And we're still not putting water into here. And now it's dried up. Interesting. How long before the crops die? Half a day. Well, if the water doesn't come over soon, I might lower one of the floodgates. Really need it to come. We're almost there. You can see that it's almost ready to go. Okay, 0.2 of a day. This is going to die. But actually I'm going to let it die because I want to see how long it takes, how many days it takes to re-get the water flowing. And at the moment we're on 1.5 days. And we've still not got water into this area. Okay. 1.5 days and we start getting water back here. But that wasn't quick enough to save our wheat. Never mind. What about our potatoes? Potatoes, or carrots are okay. Carrots survive. And so do the potatoes. It's just the wheat that's a little bit temperamental. Okay. Carrots are 1.4 days. Okay, so then it's going to take a little bit of time. So there we are, there's 2 days. 2 days, and now we're waiting for the water to come over there. That's quick. And then this lot's going to need to fill up. and we'll just come back in a second. I'll fast forward it. And there she goes. So it was just over 3 days since the drought ended, and water is just reaching the end of the map. Wow, that'll become even worse when we flood this next area. Alright, we're ready for this though. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully there's no holes. It'll take a little bit of time. Wow, there we go folks, we're almost full. That is a lot of water. Let's hope these beavers know how to make levees, because if that wall collapses, they are going to drown. Yeah. Fantastic. So that has created that, which means in the next episode, oh, there is water still flowing over the top. Good. In the next episode, we can go ahead and look at whatever we need to do up here. Maybe create a little bit of farmland and make this area much more self-sufficient. We're going to need to continue this a little bit, probably by blowing this area out and blowing a canal along here rather than raising it up, and that will give us plenty of green around this area. Okay, very close now to our books being done, and very close now to our metal blocks being done. All is good. I have created over here, as yes, we did that before. We've now got 4. No, we haven't. Yes, we've got 4 unemployed over here. So we can now create our 4 metal scavengers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can add a new route and send that metal all the way over to our vault. Missed. Got to actually select metal. Try again. Scrap metal. Okay. Have to keep an eye on when the metal blocks are done. As soon as the metal blocks are done, we need to shut down this lot, because we don't want to convert more than 4,000 metal into metal blocks. And each metal block takes 2 metals, I think, yes. So for 4,000 metal blocks, that's 8,000 metal in total. So we're doing well, we're doing alright. Really, once that's done, it's mainly the food to concentrate on. But that's for another episode. For now, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out. And appreciate you spending your time with me. We'll see you again next time on Timberborn, which may bring us very close to the end. Maybe 1 or 2 more of this, and then after that we can look at the hard mode. Until then, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye now.